Today I'm going to show you guys how I turned this 5-gallon bucket into a koi pond water filter. The things you are going to need besides patience is a 5-gallon bucket, a water pump that pumps enough water per hour for your koi pond. You are going to need filter media pads, filter media bags, red lava rock, and vinyl tubing. Now, first things first, you're going to be afraid of power tools and ask your stepdad to drill a hole in the bucket to put the vinyl tubing in, as well as your first mistake, which is only putting 3 output holes in the bucket. Then you are going to seal that hose into place with 100% silicone. It has to be 100% to be safe for your fish. Now, we personally decided to hide our orange bucket in this blue planter. So again, Mike had to drill a hole that was going to be big enough for our vinyl tubing to fit through. Then we went ahead and threaded our tubing through there and got the bucket nice and snug in its new home. And if you're a little too rough like me, you might end up having to reseal it with silicone after you thread the tubing in. Now it is time to actually install our filter. The first thing you'll see me do here is go ahead and cut the media pad to size for our 5-gallon bucket. The next thing I'm doing is go ahead and putting all of my red lava rock in these little black filter media bags. You'll see them right there. And I'm rinsing off those lava rocks in the water in the other bucket to get them nice and clean because the red lava rocks have a lot of gunk coming off of them. Then we're going to cap our filter and see if it works. Now we have a 4,000-gallon koi pond, so it is pumping about 4,500 gallons of water every hour through this tiny bucket, and that ended up with a lot of water pressure, and our 3 output holes just did not work. But man, let me tell you, I was determined. I was determined not to have to drill more holes in this bucket, but at the end of the day, I had to call Mike. Mike had to drill more holes in the bucket. But lo and behold, drilling more holes in the bucket did alleviate the pressure and got the filter working. It was actually working. Look at this. Look at that. Now, the total cost of our DIY filter was between $200 to $250, and it works perfectly. I may be a DIY koi pond builder, but I am also a sci-fi fantasy writer, so please go check out my books.